Ravi is sitting at his home in the scorching heat. Next day, while at office, his colleague Sumit asks him why was he looking so dull. Ravi says that the heat is unbearable, because of which he could not sleep properly the whole night. This is just April. What will happen in May and June, he wonders. Sumit says it's hot, but it's not that bad yet. A fan or a cooler would suffice. Ravi responds saying it doesn't help in his room. His room is on the top floor. Sumit says that his whole room must be boiling.
Does your home also get hot in the summer season? Such a problem is not only faced by those living on top floor, but by others as well. We are giving you some tips that will help keep your home really cool. First, it is important to understand how and why a building becomes hot.
Most houses have a concrete roof that absorbs the sun's rays and transfer heat to the lower floors. This process continues until the heat reaches the ground. The ground or soil is an insulator that absorbs heat. This is why the top floor is hotter than other floors. To protect the roof from heating up, heat reflective paint or heat resistant tiles can be used. These reflect the sun's rays, reducing heat transfer and help keeping the building cooler. This reduces the transfer of heat in the building and your home stays cooler. If your budget is low, you can put a mixture of mortar and Fevicol instead of paint.
हीट रिफ्लेक्टिव पेंट्स 10 to 20% तक समर में हीट को रिफ्लेक्ट करते हैं और अगर इसको कंपेयर किया जाए टाइल से तो टाइल्स आर मच मोर इफेक्टिव देन द पेंट्स एज उसकी लेयर काफी मोटी होती है तो और वो लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट रहता है, आपको उसको वापस से रिन्यू करने की जरूरत नहीं है, तो टाइल्स आर मच मोर इफेक्टिव देन द पेंट्स.
A terrace garden not only enhances the beauty of the house but also provides relief from the heat. Plants on the roof help keep the building naturally cool from the inside. The soil used for growing plants acts as an insulator. The soil pulls the heat of the sun. This keeps the roof cooler and the house remains cool for a longer time. Use light-colored paint on the walls of the house because darker colors absorb more sunlight. The situation gets worse when there is no proper ventilation. This keeps the hot air trapped inside the rooms. Ventilation is ensured through windows and doors so that the hot air can escape from one side while fresh air can enter from the other side. Many architects suggest keeping windows and doors open in the morning. Approximately between 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning and 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. in the evening, keep windows and doors open. It will allow hot air to escape from your home.
घर कंस्ट्रक्ट कराते समय हमें क्रॉस वेंटिलेशन का प्रॉपर ध्यान रखना चाहिए. साथ ही हमें यह ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि हमारी सारी एक्सटीरियर वॉल कम से कम 9 इंचेस की हो. हमारे घर की क्लियर हाइट कम से कम 11 फीट होनी चाहिए ताकि घर में सफोकेटिंग माहौल क्रिएट ना हो और हॉट एयर लाइटर होने की वजह से वह ऊपर ही रह जाए. हमें बाहर एक्सटीरियर वॉल में सारे लाइट कलर के पेंट्स यूज करने चाहिए ताकि वो रिफ्लेक्ट हो सके क्योंकि डार्क कलर्स हीट को एब्जॉर्व करते हैं. साथ ही हमें पीओपी घर में यूज करना चाहिए जिससे हमारे घर में एक लेयर क्रिएट हो जाए.
Bamboo blinds and poppy curtains can also be used to provide relief from the heat. These prevent sunlight from entering the house and also provides shade. This helps in reducing the heat. When these curtains are soaked in water, these create a flow of cool air inside the house. Plant saplings around the house which will eventually grow into trees. The sun shines brightly on the house from noon to evening, so trees will act as a protective shield and prevent the sunlight from entering the house. This will keep the interiors of the house cool and provide abundant oxygen. The house becomes the warmest in the afternoon. In the evening, when the weather gets cooler, heat is released from walls and roof. Use an exhaust fan to remove the hot air and keep the house cool. After cooking and bathing, you should run the exhaust fan in the kitchen and bathroom. The roof is the hottest part of the house. In such a situation, sprinkle water on the roof every day. You can also install a green net on the roof. It will prevent direct sunlight from falling on the roof. It has been found in various studies that the temperature will continue to rise in the coming years. The weather will change more rapidly. In this situation, with the help of suggestions we have discussed, Ravi can make this house comfortable to live in. If you're also bothered about the rising temperature, you can also adopt these tips.
It has been found in various studies that the temperature will continue to rise in the coming years. The weather will change more rapidly. In this situation, with the help of suggestions we have discussed, Ravi can make his house comfortable to live in. If you're also bothered about the rising temperature, you can also adopt these tips.